light. And I ended up in the middle of the intersection when I saw it, and then I reversed back. So I was dreaming. He was right.
Yeah, your
So
body
then,
will not lie. It will tell you. It'll tell when you're
so
doing stuff.
so then he unhooks me, and I had to take off my wig. He stuck all this big blobs of glue up in my head because he had to stick the wires on my scalp, right?
Sleep apnea test?
Yeah. So I came home with all these blobs of glue all over me, and it was a mess.
That's awful. That's
So
awful.
I'm trying to catch up on my sleep now.
That is awful. So, so do you have sleep apnea?
No, they were just testing because my doctor ordered. Before that, I had 2 days of fasting and I did like 20 tubes of bloods.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Comes back, I have low vitamin D levels.
Yep, that's
Shocking for
normal
North
for
America.
us. That's
So
normal for us.
I have a big thing of vitamin D capsules here that I have to take. And then I did the sleep test and then I had to go back to the blood clinic because they did a bad test for the B1. So I had to redo that one.
oh wow.
So it's been fun times.
Oh yeah.
How many IUs did they put you on for vitamin D?
4,000 a day, so 2,000 each time.
Okay.
2 meals of 2,000 each.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Been there, done that. At
Wow.
least the vitamin D part.
I know.
Me too. Yeah, I've had the 50 thou a week.
And I have to do it for 10 weeks, so and then retest.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's been my fun week here.
I just take vitamin D all the
Oh.
time.
The exciting times we have as adults.
I know.
And she's further north than I am, and they say in like the Netherlands and all that up that way, and it's just automatic over the counter that they give to all their people
Oh,
Well, with
because they're
darker skin,
because you're so far from the sun, and this is what I was told. Even if you stood outside totally naked when it's sunny out, you cannot get enough vitamin D.
but there
in our
was no
skin,
hardly any sun this past winter, so
Well, the thing is it just isn't there. It's so far south from us
yeah.
that we don't get it, and that you just have to take the pills,
well,
and that's what I do.
darker skin does not. We have to have more because the melanin in our skin, we do not absorb it. So
Like
darker, we're going to have it anyway, basically, more than you guys.
they say, the only place that you can somewhat get what you need is from like Arizona down. You get enough vitamin D.
Hmm.
And
And
there,
now,
you don't want to stand. Well, in the winter, you don't mind going out in the sun, but in the summer, holy smokes, you don't want to be out there. It's too damn hot.
No.
and now they've added K2 with the vitamin D.
Yep. K2, vitamin D3 is what I take.
So what's the difference between the two?
D3 is
What's what?
With D and D3.
I could take a look at it.
Different chemical formulas of it, and which one is better for you is which one is more bioavailable to you.
I have
Yeah,
D3
Three.
Yeah.
that's what they say to take is D3.
and the gel capsules.
Mine
Yeah.
are
Just like there's
mine
different
aren't.
types of E vitamins, like different levels of E vitamins, as we all knew from working in Kayani when they had, you
Yeah.
got this level of E versus this level of E. Same thing, different vitamins, different reasons they behave differently and cause different things to happen inside your body.
Mine are pill form.
Pill.
So did they prescribe the pill for him, Twyla? Because I would think the pill.
I just take it. My ones that I was getting from Paul's cousin was in a pill form, but they were like tiny, but they were super expensive too. A month's
These are
supply of
mine
those
here.
was
They're
like,
small.
A lot of times the pills, they don't absorb. You'll pass that before it absorbs
right through.
into
But
your.
I don't think I have any of my old ones. I don't know. I seem to be okay. I haven't gone in and taken a test lately. It's been a year. But the ones I took before were just teeny, but they were high dollar. You don't buy them over the counter. You have to order them in. They were expensive. They were like, I don't know, like $60 a bottle, but
We got to
they
be
worked.
careful because a lot of times high dollar don't mean a thing. You're still not getting
Well,
what you need.
it went through my cousin who had checked everything out. She's a nutritionist, and she checked everything out to make sure she found the best company that had the best quality. She'd done her research.
Okay, that's
And
good.
it worked. I mean, it changed my mood. And since how I never see daylight usually because I live in a cave at work, like so,
Yeah,
I should have her test me again. I have a thing at the house here that I could put my hand on, and she can run analysis over it over the internet.
yeah, yeah. You should do that because because I know you said you had the tremors, and if you weren't, with the lack of the vitamin D3, a lot of our diseases and the things are happening because they've just learned over the years the importance of vitamin D with neurological diseases.
Oh yeah.
All right, so here's the deal for those who are wondering. You gotta love a quick Google search. Vitamin D inside your body. One, your body will produce its own vitamin D if you're exposed to sunlight, and that would be enough sunlight. Now, therein lies the problem. Enough sunlight. So the reason why we end up needing the supplements is because, as Ms. Twyla said, you can stand outside completely naked for however long. It's really just not going to happen for you. So the supplements are there because your body, in order to absorb calcium, needs vitamin D inside in order to absorb calcium.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be taking a calcium supplement and not have enough vitamin D in your body, and it's just going through you because
Yeah.
your body can't absorb it. It all
Well,
works together.
they've never tried to figure out, Louis, with me. I take no calcium, yet I'm always I have too much calcium in my system. So where does it come
Yeah,
from?
but are you
What
vitamin D deficient?
I was, so now I don't know. I have to have the testing because I was last year before last. So now that
Hmm.
we've got the
That's why you have so much
Magical
calcium in
D,
your system.
Yeah, because it can't break it down and
Yeah,
use it.
that's why you have so much calcium in your system. Your body has the calcium there, but it's not using it because it can't absorb it because you're vitamin D deficient. If you get enough
no.
vitamin D in there, then your body will start absorbing the calcium and you'll be just fine.
And it'll pass out what you don't need.
Welcome to the crazy. Right.
Was I was hoping that the Magical D would be that proper vitamin D3. So I go to the doctor.
I take extra on top.
Yeah, because I do need at least 2 to 3,000 I use a day.
Mine are 5,000
So
Yeah, I
in the one
used
I
to take.
take, and then I take it once a day. Unless I'm really feeling moody, you will feel moody when you're low too.
Yeah, I think I need to get some more because I used to take the 5,000 a day, and I backed off for a minute. So, yep, I
here's a
probably need.
simple statement for you guys. Vitamin D3 is more effective, and because you had the question about why D3 and not the other ones, vitamin D3 is more effective than vitamin D2 at increasing the active vitamin D levels in your body which is why they say go for D3 instead of any of the other D2s or other Ds. It's particularly crucial for people with limited sun exposure. How y'all doing, Northerners? Older adults. How about all the rest of you? And except for Miss Erica, see you there, Miss Becca. And those with certain gastrointestinal conditions. Hey, there you are, Miss Erica. Just threw you in the group. Congratulations. You just hit
Yay.
everybody in the room.
And
We
she's
all
a
qualify.
northerner. And she's a northerner. She's further north.
Right. She's a northerner and she's got the gastrointestinal. The rest of us are
I
just
got all
old
of it.
and are northerner. You guys are northerners. I get to be old and living in sunlight, but still need it because I'm getting older. So, as these groups are at higher risk of deficiencies. So, yes, the more likely you are to be deficient in vitamin D, the more likely it is that you're going to have one of those problems involving bone health, involving your body's absorption levels of calcium, uh, uh, muscle and nerve function. Vitamin D3 helps maintain healthy muscles, which aids in balance and reduces the risk of falling. Again, older adults, there you go. Mood regulation, it can actually, it's involved in brain processes that help with symptoms of depression and anxiety. So again, being
Yeah.
in sunlight, the lack of sunlight, yeah, there's your mood happy. So it does an awful lot inside your system. It's a very hardworking little vitamin that's necessary for a lot of different reasons. So if you know somebody who has any of those fun symptoms, they feel dizzy or off balance every now and then, and they have an overabundance of calcium in their system. Like they have no problem having calcium in their system, but they don't get a lot of sunlight. So there's that part. They don't get enough sun. That could be a thing. So yeah, it's vitamin D3 and it's very important. Vitamin D2 is the plant form of vitamin D, in case you guys are wondering. So, but D3 is more the one that we're working with because it's better for us. Cholecalciferol. And I can't wait to see if it's
Nope.
sorted.
I ain't going to try to even say that word.
Right,
Cholecalciferol.
cholecalciferol.
I gotta step up my
Spell
game.
cholecalciferol.
Cholecalciferol, see? And I just broke it
Cholecalciferol.
down into two separate words in my brain, and that's how that happened. And I
Spell it
apologize
3
to the
times
interpreter for
fast.
that one.
Cholecalciferol, cholecalciferol, cholecalciferol. I even said it almost decent.
So
Cholecalciferol.
for the interpreter, this is for the interpreter. Cholecalciferol.
And what's the short version of it?
D3.
And you can just call it
D3.
vitamin D for short. D3.
Yeah, that. I'll stick
I
to that.
like that
Yeah,
one
just call it
either.
vitamin D3.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sitting looking at the word. I'm like, yeah, that's a toughie. That's a toughie. So good morning, everybody. Glad to see you all. Good morning, Miss Shelley, Ms. Yvette. See you both there. Yeah,
Good
hanging in
morning.
there.
Good morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
are we
Yay.
feeling better today, Miss Shelley?
Oh man, I just have so much going on. It's just like, yeah, I'm feeling okay.
Just running
Well,
with her
that
hair on
didn't,
fire.
that didn't
I
sound too
know.
convincing.
My
Up in
goodness.
Miss Shelley,
anti-move
that was the
and
best. Miss Shelley, that was the best Eeyore answer I've ever gotten out of anybody.
Eeyore, that's funny.
That was the best Eeyore answer. Yeah, I'm feeling okay.
I need life to slow down a little bit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It never seems to. It seems to pick up. My next week is going to be hair on fire. I have
Yeah.
grandson graduating. I have a granddaughter graduating. Got to go to Salt Lake.
That time of
It is
year.
graduation season.
I got the
Yep.
same here.
I got Ari's birthday party Saturday, so I've been running around in between my.
That too.
I-
My granddaughter's birthday was
And how-
yesterday. My grandson's is on the 31st. It's just
Yeah, we're doing
and
a
how old
party.
is Ari going to be?
13, but her real birthday's Monday, but we're throwing a party for her Saturday at her dad's lounge. So it's gonna be like
That's fair.
Yeah,
a little club party, little kid club party.
that'd be fun.
Yeah, we're doing like a
Nice.
2000 theme. It's cute.
13. Ugh,
No,
13
no,
going on 21.
absolutely.
God.
She's such a little diva
No,
too.
that
Oh
one,
my
13 going on
God.
30 very easily.
Yes, you're such a little diva.
She's changing.
Oh, like mother, like daughter. So such a beautiful thing.
She's changing.
Just look at her and go, and just remember she learned from the best.
Yeah, true, true.
Most important thing to remember.
Oh,
Oh man. So yeah, this is welcome to graduation season, boys and girls. Everybody from, fifth graders, kindergartners, all the way up to college kids, and the ones who decided to go beyond college to the upper levels of college. It's
Yeah,
graduation season. People are finishing off their cycles
duh.
of learning. Um, some are super excited about being done. Ask any high school teenager.
Yeah.
They're super excited to be done. Um, those who are graduating high school and those who are graduating college, high school has the thought of, okay, am I hopping directly into the workforce or am I like prepping to go to college right now? And college kids are, am I gonna move to the next level of college, master's degree, doctorate, whatever, post baccalaureate, because that's always fun, or am I now mandatorily going to have to go into the workforce and start paying off those college bills.
Yeah,
So
because once
they've
you
got
stop, you got to
all
pay it.
that going on. Oh yeah, oh yeah, you got to pay it. Those bills start 6 months after you graduate, so congratulations. It's a very transitional time for a lot of people this time of year. And so the younger folks are the ones primarily going through it because this is where the things start to shift and change for their lives. Those who are getting out of eighth grade graduation, and going into ninth grade, into high school. Um, Whoa, yeah.
Salt Lake's
Um,
different. Blue.
you
Ninth
go from
grade
being
is,
a big fish in a small pond to being a small fish in a big pond. Because now
yeah.
you're going to go to high school, and now you're going to be a freshman, and your life is going to change. Which
Salt
at
Lake
age
starts
14,
different. They go
say
from
again.
sophomore, junior, seniors are their high school. Their middle school goes clear to
Oh,
ninth
they
grade.
keep the
So
freshmen in the,
in the middle
okay.
school. So she's graduating from ninth grade, and I have one graduating from high school. That's how they do it down in Salt Lake. That's because I think his graduating class probably has 1,000 kids in it.
and now
Oof.
there's a dilemma. There's a dilemma for college graduates because the jobs aren't there. So much has changed in the job market.
You'd be better.
A lot of the seniors are really not leaving their jobs because of the economy and things that are going on in the world. So the jobs are just not there for the college graduates, and they're right now. I guess there's not retirement. They don't have
There's
that to look forward to as we did. Um, so
you.
it's just really
You'd be better
right
to
now.
go into a VOTEC. They are so sad. There are welders are needed, plumbers are needed,
Yes,
electricians are needed, and
Mhm.
they're high paying jobs. I'm saying
yes,
$80 an hour.
yes.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's almost, and
my massage students, speaking as somebody who teaches at a VOTEC, vocational college, it is, um, my students are like, so when we get out of here, what can we do? I'm like, you're a massage therapist when you get out of here. What do you mean? What can you do? You can go work at a spa. You can go work for yourself. It doesn't really matter. But I tell you this, you can't be replaced.
Yeah, but like
We
what
have a job
Violet
that
said is
cannot
so
be done by a
true.
machine.
right.
And they're like, oh, I'm like, yeah. And one of the perks is, if you are willing to do it, some people are really gung ho about getting in and getting the money. I'm like, you can travel to people's homes. People love in-home services.
Mhm.
And I get asked that question all the time. I just got asked that question yesterday. Hey, do you travel? I was like, no, I don't. I have an office. You can come visit me. Paying too much for that. Um, but but in recommendation, I'm like, if you want somebody to travel to you, I have no problem recommending somebody who can travel to you. I know a ton of people who do because I've taught them all. And so
It's just
there's the ones that are out there who are looking for um there are customers looking to get new client, a new therapist, and there are new therapists looking to get new clients. So
it's a niche
there are
market.
they're out there, and whether you guys know it or not, you all need a massage right now. I know you all, except for Twyla. Twyla's like the one who doesn't absolutely need one right now.
I have one Friday scheduled.
I have a stiff neck.
See, I know.
Not good.
You guys all need massages. Um, and it's something that we've been taught slash trained in the US to think of massage and self-care things like massage, acupuncture, chiropractic, um, not as self-care, beneficial, preventative stuff, but to think of it as, oh, I got some extra money laying around. I'll go get this done because it seems
Yeah.
kind of like interesting or fun. Well,
Mine,
when else do you
mine's
take care of
self
your
care.
Yeah. When else do you take
Definitely
care of your
self
body?
care.
What else do you do for you that is actually considered super beneficial for yourself, for your health, for your physical well-being that is as good for you as any of those things are? Like, do you find yourself um going out and being and exercising on a daily basis? Do you find, I mean, on a daily basis, do you find yourself going out and being outside in nature, being active? Uh, do you interact physically with the world around you? And if you do you interact mindfully while you're doing it? Are you paying attention to what your body is doing while you're doing it? Or are you just going through the actions? A lot of my clients come in and they complain to me about things that basically they've done to themselves.
We're hard on
It's all
ourselves.
self-inflicted at that point in time. And they're like, I don't know how I got like this. I'm like, well, let's talk it out. And I'll get you to understand how we got you like this. And they're like, oh, that was all me, wasn't it? I'm like, yeah, that was literally all you. But I mean, I'm not going to say it's not your fault, but I'm going to also say you weren't given the information up front to say, hey, you should do a little better in these areas to help take care of you so that your body reacts better as it gets older because not everybody has the healthiest diet. Not everybody has the healthiest of sleep patterns. Not everybody has the healthiest of relationships. Not everybody has the healthiest of physical activity levels. Um, so the more things you can do for yourself that are better for you, the happier your body will be in the long run. The job that we have in this field, in this arena that we've chosen for ourselves, uh, is to actually talk to people and find out what is wrong with them. And it's not hard because people love to complain. People love to complain. That is like the number one thing they would love to do. Sit there and tell you all about their problems. And you're like, I really just said good morning. And suddenly I'm getting the laundry list of, oh God, oh, this all happened to me yesterday, and my back hurts, and this hurts, and then there's this, and I got this going on, and there's so much that people want to just express because usually people aren't listening to them. But it's our job to actually pay attention to what they're saying and not pay attention with the intent of responding, but paying attention with the intention of, is there a way that I can help this person in any way? Now, it's great if we can help them with our products. By all means, please, let's listen and see if we got a product that would help with any of the conditions they got going on. But if there's not a product that we have, is there something else that we can help them with? Can we help them make a connection with somebody who has what they're looking for? Can we help them make a connection uh, for a service or another product that we don't have, or some sort of like arena that we know of that we have interacted with, but you know, we may or may not be using ourselves, but they clearly have a need for and don't have the information on how to get to it. Can we be that connector to get that person what they really need? And the money comes when you become that connector. The money comes because when you connect somebody to something that they really need, they start to trust you. And out of pure curiosity, is there anybody out there who works with people that they don't know, don't like, and don't trust?
No.
Yes.
Yep.
Miss Francine, we call that the medical establishment, and that's not fair.
All the time, every day.
Right.
I have a couple of those.
You know, when people are making these personal choices on how to spend their money, how to uh, get more interaction between them and another business or another some sort of entity that can provide a service for them, then they look at those three things. They have to know the entity, they have to like the entity, and they have to trust the entity. Now, people, your first time customers don't necessarily know you. They may find you online, they may see it, they saw a post, favorite line, they saw a post, and so they got to know a little bit about you, about what you're about, and they got to like your vibe. But can they trust you yet? They'll like, we can work with 2 out of 3 and you know build the third, but you need at least 2 in there. If I trust you and if I know you and I trust you, if I need something, I don't have to like you. But if I need it, I know how to I'll know how to get it. If I know you and like you, I might be able to trust you. That takes time. I may have to rely on someone else's input about you, which is fine. And so that's when they start stalking you on Facebook and Instagram, and they start looking at all the comments and all the other stuff, and they look and see if they can build some level of trust in you, in your products, in whatever it is they're looking for. And if they like you, they like your vibe, and they trust your products, they don't necessarily have to know you. So that's why you get those random people off the internet who hit you up and they're like, "Hey, da 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 da, da, I'm interested in this." They don't know you, but they like the vibe and they like they trust the product, and you're the one that's offering it. So if you can get your social media presence to help people get to know you, get to like you, and get to trust you, then it'll be a whole lot easier to get customers out of nowhere. And how do you manage to pull off all of that? How do you manage to get people to know you, like you, and trust you? You be authentic. You show up authentically. You show up as you. Be real. Be honest with people. Don't be plastic. Don't be fake. Don't be salesy. Don't be that. Don't make me walk away feeling like I got slimed by a sleazy car salesman. And you guys all know the feeling.
Yeah. I have
You've all had it happen at least once in your life. You
I
walk
have
away
a
from an interaction with somebody, you're like, that, ugh.
that was Vicky.
Ugh.
Yep. I have a customer who's actually my massage therapist. She took the core cleanse. She went a little bit and she says, it's just, I feel like she feels like she's out to here. She went and had some x-rays done. She is full from the top all the way, all of her intestines, all the way up. So they put her on some stuff to help make it move better. She says,
Oh
but the
yeah.
core help, but not as full as she is. She has every bit. She sent me a picture of it. Her whole intestines are full. She's backed up clear to the top.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah.
It's bad. And so she has to go above. So she went to the doctor, but she says, I probably wouldn't have gone if I hadn't tried your core. And
That right there.
she says, so I appreciate the core for what it did because it did move some, but it wasn't doing enough.
Hmm.
And she just, I don't understand. And she hurt and she didn't feel good. And we had a discussion and I said, well, maybe I'd have it looked at. They did an x-ray. She's literally full all the way up. So they gave her a bunch of stuff to take.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. But
Yeah,
she's like, she's
that's gonna be an explosive
appreciating.
experience.
She says, well, she appreciates that I got her that far because she tried something before. She just,
Hmm.
and her belly will go down. Oh my gosh, her belly's going to go down so much and her weight is
Oh
going to
yeah, she's
drop.
gonna lose so much weight. Oh my God. She's gonna lose so much weight. Don't forget,
Yeah.
there's 33 feet of small intestine inside there.
Yeah.
33 feet of that's small intestine.
I thought one said 7, one says 24, and the other one said less. I looked it up. What was funny is it said altogether it was only 20 or 15 feet of intestine. So whatever you want to figure.
Oh,
But when I looked it up, it
yeah.
said the other one said one intestine was 24 feet and the other one was 2.5 feet or 8.5 feet. And I'm like, that's more than 24.
Right. The math isn't mathing there, guys.
Yeah, I
The
don't
math isn't
think
mathing right
Siri
there.
knew what she was saying or finding information. You're probably right. It's more like
Yeah.
30 some
Confidently
feet.
lying to you. Yeah.
But think about that. And it stopped all the way up. I mean, you could see in the x-rays how bad it looked. And she got
Yeah.
that just from an x-ray, let alone if you'd have done
Yep.
something where you could see better.
Yeah. My dad ended up going to the hospital a few years ago because he was full. And he was thinking he was having a heart attack, and it freaked my mom out. She called us, and we're all having like a moment because my dad's going in the hospital, and we get a call back from my mom later on, and she goes, "We're like, Mom, how's Dad? How's he doing?" She goes, "He's fine. He was just full of shit."
Yep, literally.
And I was like, "Excuse me?" He was like, "Man, he hadn't gone to the bathroom yet." I was like, "Oh my God." So yeah, and the sound in her voice, she was so mad at him. So I was like, okay, understand, got it. But yeah, so getting people to pay attention to what their bodies honestly and really should be doing. Good morning, Miss Adela. They are actually they should be taking care of themselves. They should be paying attention to what's happening and what's not happening. If going to the bathroom every day at least once should be a bare minimum qualification on in your life. Just because, hey, guess what you did yesterday? You ate. You put food in. Today, you're going to put brand new food in. So yesterday's food has got to go. It can't stay in there. When you take a day and you don't go, guys, it's got to go somewhere. And if you just keep piling food on top of food and it doesn't go anywhere, you got a problem. The core cleanse that we sell helps in most cases to solve that problem, or at least identify when problems are really severe.
Right. But it made her think. She says, if this isn't working, I says, it worked for me. And she says, and she trusts me. And I says, and I mean, and it was explosive. She says, I've not been explosive. I've gone, which helped. It made me feel better. But she says, I haven't gone enough. And then she says, and she took it for another week. And she says, I went just a little bit. And I says, there's something wrong. This should be starting to move you some. You should at least be going at least once a day. And she says, no, I haven't gone for 3 days. I said, no, no, no. I mean,
Oh, wow.
this isn't
Yeah,
good.
no, that's not good.
So she ran
Yeah,
in yesterday.
Yeah. So, and you said this is a massage therapist?
Yeah.
Have her look into abdominal massage.
Okay. I'll say something to
It's out
that.
there.
I'll see her
If she
Friday.
can, if she doesn't know how to do it to herself, then have her find somebody who can. Sometimes your insides need a little bit of help. She can do it if she's just, patient enough and just pushes things along. But yeah, that is something she should definitely look into if it's backed up that far.
It is. Oh,
Because it'll
wow.
help get rid
I'll
of,
probably send you the
yeah, it'll
picture.
help
It's just
empty
an
things out
x-ray.
physically.
And
Yeah,
it
that's just
shows it
rough.
all away. I mean, to the top. I mean, to right underneath. I mean, and it's just tight. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So she's
Yeah.
literally full of
Imagine
shit.
she's gonna lose so much weight.
Oh,
Yeah.
and feel better and just feel so much
Oh,
better.
she's gonna feel better. She's gonna lose weight. Her thought processes are gonna clear right on up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be insane, like how much better she feels when that's all emptied out. Uh, because right now the body's not absorbing all the things it should be absorbing.
It can't because
Like she's
everything's
just
backed
dumping
up.
food on top of food, and it's like
Compacting.
it's not. Yeah,
She's not getting any nusutrients
such
out of
a
it.
out of anything.
Yeah.
Like the stomach's digesting what it can, and then it's just being forced through like the tiny middle of what's not stuck.
Besides having all that poison in her.
Yes.
That too. Getting all those toxic things out of your system. Oh,
when she gets done, I'll have her take the core cleanse because it gives her back the flora and fauna that she'll need back in her gut.
correct.
And I think I'll take her some probiotics.
Absolutely
too.
correct. It'll help rebuild her, like restore the core. Is what it's going to do.
Restore the core. But
Restore the
she's
core. It's
probably
going to
going to
restore
be
her
a
core,
couple
which is going to be
weeks doing
fantastic
that.
for her. So
Yeah. I thought they might do what they do when you go in to get an upper, when they go in to check out your guts and they give you that drink and it cleans you out quick. But no, they didn't give her the drink.
And it cleans you out?
They didn't give her the drink. No. I would think that's what they do, but I'll see how she's doing and how it's going, and then I'm going to suggest that she goes and gets like what they take when they do scope you. Because that
if they've got to send a camera up there, then she's going to need a big old gallon of that stuff.
And that cleans you out, and it's like a day or two, and you're good. Maybe not for her, but for most people.
Yeah, she's got a little more work to do on that one.
Talking about.
She's there's a massage therapist that Twyla knows who discovered through X-ray that she is fully impacted inside of her intestines.
Did she take the core cleanse? Did she take the core cleanse?
For 2 weeks.
That's how she found out she was impacted.
Wow. Oh, wow.
So yeah.
I'm talking about that. This is my 7th day. I'm drinking my core cleanse right now, my last one. So we'll see what happens here. You guys want to know
happy day 7.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know what happened to me last night.
What?
I know. Yeah. I'm tired. I just woke up. Sorry, that sounded like I was drunk. Do you want? You want to know what happened to me last
maybe
night?
I want to know. I don't know.
Well, James called and said that he was.
I saw the video. What'd you guys do?
Okay, so he called and asked if I wanted to go with him to Manhattan Beach to meet Katie Larson. I go, yeah, sure. I go, wow. And he called me, Peter, and
Tammy.
Tammy. So we went, and so it was a nice drive, just me and James. And so, he just gave me a really good, talking to. It was so good. I mean, he was right on, and we talked about my business and my personal life and all of that. So that was great. And we went to a restaurant, but then Darren Katie Larson was gonna go to this conference. Well, at the last minute, she had to go back to Utah with her sister. But Darren was gonna be at the same conference. So Darren and his son, what's his name? Peter. Is it Peter? Oh gosh, I forget the son's name.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, Darren Sobrist was there, and he met us for dinner. So we had dinner with Darren Sobrist. Yeah,
Ooh, wow.
yeah,
That's
That's
awesome.
yeah.
phenomenal.
Yes, it was. It was great. And he's just a down to earth, real cool guy. Yeah, it was neat. But what happened? I mean, it was great. But the reason I'm really sounding like I'm drunk and I'm tired. On the way home, now Manhattan Beach to here was like almost 2 hour drive, right?
Okay.
And James goes, "Oh, I think I'm getting a flat." So he pulled off in Inglewood. Okay, I don't know if you know Inglewood. Yes.
You pull off in Inglewood.
Yes. And we pulled off at a gas station, and I'm going, "This is not the best neighborhood." And he goes, "Yeah, I know."
This is
But
not the best neighborhood, James.
yeah,
Oh God.
we had no choice. He went to put air in the tire, and he felt air coming out of the tire. There's a nail.
Oh.
And I said, "Do you have AAA?" And he goes, "No." And I go, "Well, let me call AAA." So we did, and so as we're waiting for AAA, it was going to be like an hour wait. As we're waiting for them for about 20, 25 minutes, believe it or not, James gets on the phone and he finds a open tire. No, we were in Hawthorne. We were in Hawthorne.
Mhm.
Hawthorne. He finds a tire place 10 minutes away in Inglewood. That's open. That sells tires in the middle of the night. I go,
Wow.
are you kidding? 20, I know, 24-hour time. I mean, I've never heard of such a thing. Never. I mean, to me, it's like I was in the
That's
Twilight Zone, and this is a God thing for sure. So we're driving through the neighborhood, and I'm going, this is not a good neighborhood. He goes, yeah, I know.
It's
Anyway, we
called
get
being
there.
in the hood, Adele.
What's that?
Everything's open 24 hours in the hood.
Oh, yeah, really? Well, okay, I guess that's what it was. I don't know, but yeah, 24-hour tire service. So we sat there and he bought a couple of new tires, and that one tire, it is seriously, that was a God thing. There was a nail in it, which caused the flat, but the inside rim of his tire was always, you could already see the metal, okay?
Ooh.
And the guy said, "You are one lucky fella." Because that could have been a blowout on the freeway. So anyway, long story short,
oh.
I hopped into bed last night at 1:30 in the morning.
Ooh, wow. And getting up now?
Oh.
Yes, you are allowed to be tired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, Adele,
tired.
I woke you up.
Got good. Oh yeah, I heard some ding ding dings, but it wasn't just you. It was James also putting out messages, but to the group that.
Mhm.
But oh my goodness, it was a fabulous, fabulous night, and you see God working in His hand and everything, and it's just exciting. So,
Yeah, your night last night was all nothing but designed by God. I'm just gonna put that
Well, I'm
oh,
out there
glad you're still
because
Oh,
here with us.
yeah,
oh yeah,
the fact that Darren was there for dinner,
yeah, yeah,
hello.
yeah,
Who
right,
gets that?
and
Who
oh my
randomly gets that?
gosh, he had just
so
got
your
he was.
consolation prize you're saying was Darren. Oh, darn.
Right, Mike. I was going to see Katie, but my consolation prize is I get Darren instead. Okay, I guess I'll be all right.
Well, they were supposed to both be there, I guess, at the last minute, and so yeah, it was just really nice,
Oh my
and
gosh,
yeah, it was got to
it's
know
so cool.
Tammy a little bit better, and Peter, and and James. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
So
absolutely cool. Yeah.
so good
Anytime,
morning.
and
Yes.
good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, anytime, and I want by a show of the raised hands, how many of you have had the opportunity to sit down with James just one on one when he's able to just talk to you like a human being? How many of you have actually had that opportunity before?
Me.
Once, I
Nice.
think.
Just
Dinner
once? Yeah. And
at
yeah, right. The dinner, like you get a chance to sit down and he's not on stage, he's not answering like fielding questions about the business. You just get to talk to James like he's a human. It's
Yeah.
a pretty fun experience to be able to do that. It's a great time, and I know for us, for all of us, we've had that experience where we've had a chance to sit down and just have a conversation with the Harpers.
Oh
Yeah.
Where we're
yeah.
like that same feeling where you get Dana
Yeah.
and Amelia, who are so skilled, so talented, and so wonderful at this business, but you know, just talking to them like they're humans and being able to have that interaction with them, that time where what ends up happening with you and for you is the mentorship you didn't know you needed.
Oh
Yeah.
it was
And
so
James is amazing. The questions he asks. So an hour and a half drive one way
oh
was
Woo!
constant questions. Then coming
yeah.
back, there was more questions.
More questions.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And he's coming back, of course we were worried about the tire and everything. And then you guys when the tow truck got there, the tow truck guy goes, where are you heading to? And he goes, San Diego. And he goes, oh no, you're not going nowhere tonight. Even on the donut, if he was to replace it with the donut, he said, no, you're not going nowhere tonight.
Right.
So it was so lucky that he found that tire place open. I can't believe that. But yeah, being with James the whole way was phenomenal, and with Darren, my goodness, yes, it really
Yeah.
opened up my eyes. So I got to do a lot of and I have to do a lot of journaling today and
it,
what
it,
I
it it
want to
never
do.
leaves you with the experience of I'm good right where I am. It always leaves you with the feeling of God, I got a lot of work to do.
Yep.
Yeah, and then also accepting who you are and where you're at, and
Hmm.
you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're
Thank
okay.
you. are,
We're all okay.
are
And
you there yet, Miss Adela? Are you there yet? Have you realized it yet?
Or you have to be pushed a little bit out of your comfort zone.
now, we're
Well,
okay where we're at. We're I was fine, and we're looking at everybody doing this and that, and you know, uh, what is our vision? What do I see? I have to see myself there making that money and making that group and that team. But he makes you want to be way
mhm.
up here. He really
Yes.
opens up the door to your thoughts, to your inner emotions, and everything. Yeah, for such a young man, he has so much wisdom. Did you
Hmm.
find that to be true, Shelley, when you were with him for an hour or two?
Yes. Yes, for
For,
sure.
for such a young man. I mean, he's not, he's as old as he's 37 years old,
He's
as
he's
old as my
37.
granddaughter. Yeah, as old as
Hmm.
my granddaughter.
I got a daughter older than him and a
I,
son younger.
yeah, yeah.
And he has both he and Becky have such a calming presence. So when I picked them up to go to Banff at the Airbnb where they were staying, which was right downtown in Calgary, or well, kind of right downtown. I got there and somebody had just jumped off way up in the apartment building and committed suicide.
Oh,
Oh, mercy.
And the car was right there. It was all taped off. So I'm thinking they're doing some kind of construction or something.
Right.
And I'm standing in front. I messaged him and said, I'm here. And you can see the car with the big dent in it, just like you do in the movies.
oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Oh wow.
I just felt sick to my stomach. And then the police all came and then all this stuff happened. The
wow.
guy was not there. The person wasn't there. But it was just like, it's really rattling to see something like that. But he
Sure.
just was so calm and so calming
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
amazing.
Yep.
Yeah. And there's a certain serenity that surrounds that man,
Yeah.
which comes
It,
from, his years of things that he's been through. He's been rich, he's been poor.
Well,
and his
He's gone,
and
he's
his
gone, he's been up,
faith.
he's been down,
I was gonna say he's a man of faith,
and his faith has been
and
constant all the way through.
he has turned his life over to serving the Lord first, and he thinks about that first. I mean, and when I say his wisdom and everything about his faith in Christ and everything that Christ has taught us, he has it. He was quoting scriptures. I mean, I can't remember scriptures. I can tell you some things like, yeah, it says this in the Bible, that in the Bible, but I can't quote scriptures. And yeah, he's right on. I mean, he just God is definitely using him. And last night was definitely a God thing from the very beginning. I mean, who calls you to say, "Hey, you want to go to dinner and meet the owner of the company?" Jeez,
Right? Like, what is that?
yeah, that
Like,
was
you're
us.
you're you're in my path. I'm on my way up that way. I can swing by, pick you up. You want to go?
Yeah, yeah,
Louis
boy.
going, please.
I live south of him, so I don't feel
I
bad.
know. It's like,
Well, I do too. I was surprised, but he has
You live
this.
north of him, so you're good. So you
Oh,
could that he
north
you're
of
on
him.
you're
That's right, north of him. Yeah,
yeah,
you're right.
you live north of him. I live south of
Yeah,
James.
that's
So
right. That's right.
yeah, so you are
Yeah,
in his path. He'd have to like hustle all
yeah.
the way down here, pick me up, and then swing
Yeah,
back up
although
and
he
keep
could have
going.
taken
I'm like,
from where he lives, he could have taken the 5 to the 405
he
and
could have
all
taken
that,
the five.
but he and poor
He could have
guy
taken the
has to
five.
come.
He's right.
He
He's
has.
basically right off the five. He could have taken the five
Oh, definitely, it would have been quicker for him. I mean, I was a good 25 minutes, out of his way, because
inland. Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah, but you were meant to be there because you had the AAA.
yeah.
There
exactly.
you go.
Oh my gosh, you're absolutely right. Oh my, yeah,
There's a
everything
reason
was
you were
so
there, Miss
godly
Adela.
done, yes, huh?
Yeah, there's a reason you were there.
Yeah.
All right, kids, it is Thursday, the
Wow.
14th of May. I know, welcome to flying through the month. Welcome to the end of week 2 of or 2 weeks of May so far. And what that means is it is our time to have this evening an IPA call at 5 p.m. California time, so 5, 6, 7, 8, always the fun times. This evening's call is open to the public. How to get more money, time, and impact. James is going to be hosting, and his guests today are going to be Fran Macaneole, there we go, and Tammy Egbert as the people he's going to be talking to about making huge differences and starting and he's gonna be talking to Fran about starting like being part of a starting market in an area because Fran's over in Hawaii, one of the founders of pioneers of Team Hawaii. So that's tonight. That is at 5 o'clock California time. So 5, 6, 7, 8. And then who do
And
we
that's for
appreciate?
everybody,
Exactly.
right?
That is an
That's
open to everybody situation.
okay. Thank you for clarifying.
That is a call that we are.
Yeah,
Let's see. I'm looking.
I'm
We
sending that
invite
to.
our people to.
Yeah,
Yeah, it says whether you're looking for a side hustle or a total life pivot, all are welcome. That's the line in the ad. So everybody, it's open to everybody. Invite prospects, bring them onto this call. You may put prospects on this call this evening. So yes, partners, prospects, you get them all on the line. Tonight's that call for that one. That's tonight at 5 Cali time, and then tomorrow morning we have our fantastic Friday IPA call at 7 a.m. California time, 7, 8, 9, 10. So rough for me on weekends. And then that's the one call we have scheduled for Fridays is our IPA call. So that will be happening last I heard, and no changes to that. So by all means, be ready to do that call tomorrow after our call at 6 a.m. On that note, I've got to get dressed because I have to run to the bus today. And if you guys have any questions throughout the day, please feel free to reach out to me and or Ms. Shelley. Ms. Shelley's feeling excited and exuberant about being awake right now. I can see that.
This is another busy day. I have window cleaners coming. A guy to
Ooh.
finish fixing my fence that the wind blew over. We had such horrendous winds a few weeks ago. And
Right.
then this afternoon I go for a hair appointment. Thank God. I hate it.
So while Miss
Randy
Shelley's
comes
having
home
one heck
tonight.
of a busy,
Are
yeah.
you going to
Oh,
cut
Randy's
it,
coming home
Shelley,
too.
or
This is
what?
awesome.
I am gonna cut it. I can't
Yeah.
handle it. I don't like
Yeah.
the hair here. I feel like I have bugs all the time bugging me.
Yeah, yeah.
Have him do an updo, like something like curl it so that it curls up and it
Yeah,
goes
that's
up.
what I'm gonna go back to what I used to like, only a little different than that.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for being here today. Greatly appreciate
Thank you,
you,
guys.
Ms. Adela. So happy you had
Thank-
the evening that you had. That is very
Yes.
inspiring. Much love to
Bye,
Bree. Thank you very much for
everyone.
helping us out.
Bye, everyone.
Mr.
Take care.
Jerry, Miss Francine, Miss Erica, Mama Sandy, Miss Twilight. Love you guys. Have a great day.
Love
See
you guys.
y'all
Talk to you tomorrow.
tonight.
Bye-bye.
Have a great day, all.
Bye.
Have a great day.
God
Bye.
bless.
Bye. Take care. Love you all.
Thank you. God bless.